Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And well, in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about black swans, following from a recent trip to the Forest of Dean, where I was looking for a completely different animal, which I'll be doing a video about on Saturday, so make sure to tune in on that. But on the way of trying to find that animal, I came across some black swans, so I thought I want to get some clips and do a little discussion about them today. Before we go any further though, why not leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel to follow my journey as I share my wildlife experiences and teach you, as well as learn myself about the beautiful wildlife that this country has to offer. As you walk through the English countryside, the vast majority of swans you're going to see are white, and well, the most common species is going to be the mute swan. But occasionally you might stumble across a black swan, which, as the name suggests, are covered in jet black feathers and also have a nice bright red bill. And well, as you could probably guess as well, these are not native to the UK and they are originally from Australia, but can now be found living wildly throughout areas of the UK. And they're able to survive here because their habitats over in Australia are very similar to those of the mute swans here in the UK. And back in 2005, there were as little as 20 breeding pairs here in the UK, but it's thought that now there could be up to 120 pairs living throughout over 200 sites across the UK. And well, if you live in the UK, you've probably heard of the Dawlish black swans down in Devon, and because there's such a large amount of them living down there, they've even become the emblem for that town. And just like when they were introduced to New Zealand, they can become easily well established here in the UK, as they're more aggressive than our native mute swans, and so they can easily get food from other species on ponds and lakes and rivers. And they also face a little predation, meaning that, well, nothing's really out there killing them, and so they can just flourish. And conservationists fear that black swans could damage or just influence the native populations of mute swans here because they're more aggressive, and so they'll take over from our native species. Black swans are even more aggressive towards people than our native white mute swans, but they can also even pose a threat to agriculture by fouling on crops and eating crops. Now, it's thought that the first black swan was brought over to the UK in 1791, and well, since then they became really popular in both the pet trade and just keeping them in zoos and private collections across the country. And it's thought that the wild specimens just escaped from those collections and then just started breeding out in the wild here in the UK. And black swans are listed under Schedule 9 of the Wildlife and Countryside Act, which means it's an offence to release or allow the escape of these species into the wild here in the UK. And as bad as it is having them here, as it can affect native populations, for now they are definitely a beautiful addition to our countryside, and one that when you're just walking along a pond and you see them, one that will definitely make you stop and stare in awe as you see it. But for now that's it. I hope you learn a bit more about the black swans here in the UK, and well, I hope you stick around to learn a bit more about nature and wildlife here in this country. But yeah, for now, it's goodbye, and I'll see you in the next episode.